Redeem, and welcome to my first look, first hour series. Initially, so this is a look at the I guess steampunk inspired city builders city simulator game called FrostPunk that is available on console. It isn't new. It's been out for a while. I understand even that Frostpunk 2 is possibly in the pipeline on PC anyway. So this has come over from PC, as a lot of these simulator games tend to. So if it's successful on PC, they see if they can make it work. This is calibrated to work on PS4. I'm hoping in the future they just go straight to PS5, but that's a discussion that I think a lot of people are having around the edges, and I'm having with people as well, and saying, why are we still making games that run on a PS4 when we have to downgrade so many things to run on a PS4, not the PS5? But anyway, that's a discussion for another time. So this is the first hour first look at Frostpunk. However, I know how these games go, so I'm intending that this will be a mini series, and we'll see how we go on with this and see how far we get and see if anything happens with it, a la kind of my Anno 1800 or my Stranded Alien Dawn series. So there's a number of things here in relation to what's going on. We've got this A New Home, Endless Mode, Settings, Credit, and Expansions. Well, I'm not getting into the expansions. I'm assuming the New Home is like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. I literally have only just downloaded it. I haven't looked at any guides. I haven't done anything. As usual, my first look, first series. This is my genuine look at something for the first time, for the first hour, with absolutely no clue as to what's going on. So let's see what's going on. I will not turn off my PlayStation 4. Oh no, wait! People who live working in freezing conditions can get bad frostbite. They have to go under amputation. I guess that's not good. Probably lowers their productivity. That's a harsh thing to say, right?
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped with pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Good work. Okay, so fleeing from London, crossing the sea, the frozen north, la da 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 da. So, this is the first, I guess, scenario we have to work through, right? And yeah, the thing for this is obviously building in the round. So obviously we're building in circles, not building in grids. It's going to be interesting how this all shapes up. Right, get the generator working. It provides heat and power. Stockpile coal and start the generator. Awesome. How do we do that? What's that? Build a coal mine. Okay. How do I do that then? What's this? A coal pile. You need resources to get them, you have to assign people. Hovering over workplace, press X to select it. Assign the workplace or press R2. Okay. Resource management is crucial. You need coal, wood and steel for construction research, steam cores for advanced building, raw food for food rations, and other resources. You need to, certain buildings may require engineers, others employ workers. Okay, so we hover over there and we need to assign workers. Alright. I don't know how many we need. It says 33%. Is this how many can do it? I don't know if I want to assign all of them. Let's assign 33% over there. Is that it? Because isn't there another one? What about that? That's sow crates. That is more wood crates. Steel wreckage. More wood crates. More steel wreckage. More coal. Let's get 5 workers in there. And this is more coal. 5 work. Can't we do? Oh, we can. We got room for people, and that is coal. 5. There's 30 available. Right. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I've got 20 people doing that, and this is a mine. But there you go. So stockpile some coal. So we can see at the bottom there it's ticking up, ticking up. Discontent and hope at the bottom. That's pause, play. That's left and right, pause and play, by the way. So I've got it on pause at the minute while we have a look at some of these menu options. So what's up there at the top, and how do I access that? Not sure. That's the main bar. The main bar is showing me, it looks to be, people for a start. And we've got things that are red are comfortable, things that are orange are livable, things that is green is chilly, cold, very cold and freezing. So this is, everything in here is currently chilly. That's the main touchpad in the center. Up and down or left and right speeds us. What's that? L3 makes something go away. L1 does nothing. L2 is a command hub. The Book of Laws, the economy, the city info, and construction. What are the Book of Laws, you say? Book of Laws. Adaptation. That's it? That's it. Oh, right, okay. The Book of Laws. Oh, is this? Well, that's nice. It's gravely ill, be treated in a medical post. So this is, and I can't see what the other stuff is. Sign a law. Oh, I see. So this is something to do with policies. Gotcha. Right. So if we do this, for example, we could force workers to work for 24 hours, but it raises discontent, and discontent will rise slightly. So something happens, we need an emergency shift, you know, for whatever bunch of reason, then that's something that we need. Child labor. There aren't enough hands, you want to bring children in. Yeah, okay, we'll not get into that one. The fighting arena. Evening bouts will reduce discontent. That seems to be something that people tend to like in a lot of games for some strange reason. Soup food additives. We can add sawdust to the meal. Yeah. Huh? Radical treatment. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise. 30% of the gravely ill will be left as amputees. Yeah, okay. And the cemetery corpse disposal. You need to build a cemetery. Hope rises, no risk of disease. Each burial will keep people, and you'll have to do that. So, does this change anything? We've just got adaptation, and we got this. It says, hold to sign a law. Let's do that. Because I...
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Marvelous. So, that's the Book of Laws. And that's just adaptation. I can't choose anything else, left or right, up or down. So that's that. That is that. And I can't do another one for a little while. This is our economy. Our economy shows us that we are gaining coal, 240 a day. The generator is not running. I imagine the generator is pretty important for just about everything. So let's say that coal is probably our most critical resource for a start. If nobody's warm, nobody's alive. And this is various production. Essentially, the only production we've got is wood crates. Steel wreckage is also something that obviously must be something we need to get. Food, I guess, what food we're making, how we're making it, all of the rest of that kind of bits and pieces. We have the medical stuff, there are no functional medical facilities, and we currently have no housing, so we don't really need to worry about that, which is grand. I have these people standing around, so what I might do actually is I've got 15 available, so let's get some steel wreckage on the go. And is this the wooden crates? Let's get people not standing around. I've got 20 people available. What are they standing around for? Right, 15, 10. Right, we'll get a balance of things going so that people are busy, and we need, yeah. There you go. So everybody's actually working. So that gets everybody working and generating things, which we can sort out later. So that's that. City info. What have we got? Hope, discontent. They've got one desirable law, which is great. Coal, wood, steel, steam cores, raw food, and food rations. Food rations are going to be interesting. Day 4, the temperature will drop significantly 2 levels. My word. Okay, thanks for giving me a warning. We're on day 1, so we're going to have to make heck sure that we've got enough to keep people warm. And here's our construction menu. So we've got a cemetery that we could build. It's going to cost us 10 trees, I guess is what we call it, 10 wood. We've got a tent. We need people to sleep in tents. And we've got various housing. So what does a tent cost? It costs 10 wood. What would be nice would be if we could see what wood we... we do, it's down at the bottom. So we need wood. So what about a tent? We've got some people. Right. Look at this. This is how they're managing the build in a radial. That's nice. That is nice. So where do we want people to go? Where do we want people to go? It needs to be adjacent to a street. We can pick this street here. That's not a problem. We need that is a tent for I think 10 people. So let me just see again. Oh, it was already there. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Getting used to the new thing. So that's for 10 people, and we have 30 people, 35 people. So I think we're going to need to start building more tents. So we've got to put a tent there. So we can't put a tent further out yet because we need a street. So okay, I mean presumably it's one of those things that you can move people around. So let's start with 3 tents and then we're out of wood. Okay, but we're harvesting more wood. So let's not panic too much about it. So that's the various things you got. You got to build a street. What does a street need? A street needs nothing. And you just build a street like that. Oh, look at now isn't that interesting? What if we wanted to build a straight street? Look at that. Oh, it does. It costs wood, but it's a value derivative. Okay, so how far out you go depends how far out you go. Yeah, right, okay, so I get to choose to carve up my sectors myself. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so that's streets. We don't have anything in the health front. We don't have anything in the food front. Because we're going to need cookhouses. So we get people shelter, then we'll get some more wood, then we'll get the cookhouse, and then there's the workshop. Looks handy. But didn't we also say cemetery? That one. 10 wood. Right. So there's things to focus on. Things to focus on are we need a cookhouse. We're going to need this is interesting. We're probably going to need these at some point, although they require additional things. We'll see what happens with that. And this is research. You're going to need that eventually. So that's all good. That's all under, and this, which is the tech tree, which we haven't gotten to yet. That's all under L2, which is fine. R2. R2 is the quick menu, because it did say something about that, didn't it? It said you could select something like here, and then you could. Ooh, look at that! R2 menu. You can automatically quickly add and remove people. It gives you. Everybody has a name. Owen Weeks, Seth Healy, Richard Cassie, Emma Corbett, and Ali Hill are all working there, and they're all workers, socially speaking, which is great. Tells me how many resources they're making, and so on. So R2 in and of itself is something to do with quick actions. I don't know how to assign quick actions. Maybe there's quick actions under that. There is. Switch on. Something to do with temperature, something to do with time or something. What is that? I don't know. We'll find out, I'm absolutely sure. So that's R2. What's this? What is that? That is a stockpile. So we've already got a stockpile which can hold 900 coal, 300 wood, 300 steel, 300 food, 300 rations. What is the X for? Food rations production has stopped. Food rations will last for less than an hour. Blimey. Okay. Right. Well, that's that. I think we've had a quick whiz around. Not very complicated, actually. So let's see. We needed to get. Oh, here go the people. Here they go. Away they go, trundling off to go to their various places. Obviously, this sort of gives you an indication of if you wanted to, you would create streets. Right.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Is that it? The day's over? I mean, is that the clock at the top? No, that's temperature. The temperature is minus 20. Day 1, and then there's an... No, day 2, day 3, day 4 is when the temperature will drop. There's no time clock. So I don't know what time of the day it is. Oh, no, I do. There it is. 6:01. Gotcha. Right, the generator provides heat and power. Turn it on in the shortcuts menu or in the selection panel. Right, it's the only source of heat in this frozen hole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. I very definitely will. It creates a circular zone around it, consuming 6 units of coal per hour. At least 6 per hour. You can research upgrades that raise the heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. Yes, of course. Makes sense, right? So, we can on R2, and we can switch it on. So now it is operating. People are probably considering themselves a mite lucky. The tents appear to have been built already. And we've got some steel. So, what we said was, while we're working on the book of laws, we needed to construct something. Sorry, I'm barging ahead, and the game is probably going to catch up to me. Up to 15 raw food a day. Right, well, we know for a fact that we've already got... I'm going to leave a street there. Look at that, heading in that direction. So that's good, because now that's food. And that is 10 wood. So I think what happens is we build that, we're down to 13 wood. Right, okay. And were we short a tent? Where's my populace? How do I know how many people I have? It says 15 of 80. Is that right? How many people are living here? 10 people live there, 10 people live there, and 10 people live there. Because when I thought I clicked here, it said, doesn't, is my total populace 80 people? Do I need to build 8 tents? Let me build another, not that one, that one. Let me, oh, sorry, let me build another set of tents. Let's build it on the other side of this. Why would it go straight to road? Oh, because I'm out of wood. Right, so people are building stuff, which is great. There they go, my lovely little peeps. And we're working on stockpiling the coal still. Or we were. It's 9 o'clock at night. So this is telling me what? Oh, that's a person. A word of advice. People usually look for the quicker solution, not the best. That's right. Sorry, I had intended to pick that. So that's the power level. That's the range. That's the consumption. So we're consuming 144 a day. We're currently making 240 a day. Got it. Right, what is this now saying? To get raw food, or a hothouse, food is processed. Let's have a look at what it says. So here's the system. Right, you need a hunter's hut, so we're going to have to build one of those real soon. When there's no food, people start eating raw food. So you need the hunter's hut, which produces the food. You need 2 hunter's huts to power one hothouse, because it needs 30 raw food per day. And the cookhouse makes 2 food rations per raw food unit. Is that per day? Because it doesn't say. It doesn't have a measure of time. It has a measure of productivity, but not of time. And these things that are tutorials are at the side here. So got food and hunger, temperature, generator construction, which we've had a look at, controlling time, which we've had a look at, resources and workforce. Which we had a look at, and camera controls. Thank you. So thank you very much. We've got all that. Right. So we need to get more. Well, just more of nothing. This is I think everything is producing, as it were. Was producing. I think I have. Right, some of your people fell ill. Medical posts. Right, okay. I can do that. So what we have is we have the medical post. It deals with the sick and the gravely ill who could get radical treatment. You get the care houses for the gravely ill and the amputees, and the infirmary where the gravely ill can be cured safely without them becoming amputees. Right. I see. I see. So you're left with the... Yeah, you're left with a little something there, aren't you? So I don't actually have any resources to build anything. We're bringing in coal, but we're not really bringing in the wood yet. So we've got 3 people. And is that 40 people without housing? I think that's exactly what that means, isn't it? So the red at the bottom is, thanks John, is 40 people without housing. Gotcha. Right, so we could do with some more wood. You can introduce a new law. So the Book of Laws. So we're still on adaptation, so I can't change that. So we've moved on to cemetery. We've got ceremonial funerals, which is what? Is this going to cost me anything? I mean, I can't help but feel that I need to go to this. Because I think we might need it. I think as much as I might not want it,
New law.
we might need it.
Has passed.
Where's my people getting wood? Because we're short of wood.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Right, okay. There's plenty to do. We needed the medical place, didn't we? Where is it? The medical post. Oh, we're short 25. I thought it was not as much as that. Right, there we go. That should see us sorted with that. Medical post. Right. Gonna have to, I'm very soon gonna have to build another street. But if we have people living out on the edge in the cold, they're gonna get cold. We can't treat people in the cold. I gotta put that there. And why is this, sorry, why is this not working? Oh, because I haven't put any workers to it. I see. Because I don't have any workers. Right, okay. Where's the coal? Here? Coal. Drop one. Drop one. Drop one. Drop one. What's this? Steel. Drop one. Drop one. Drop one. Right, so we've dropped a bunch of stuff so we can put some people on cooking duty. So how many we got? 7. Let's start with 3. I mean, I have no idea what level of productivity we need currently. So we're going to start with 3 and we're going to work onto that, and that will be fine. Wood seems like it's going to be a significant issue. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse. Well, I think we've built the cookhouse, and what we need is, you're right, the raw food. So the hunters, we need 20. I wonder if I can put them on the cold. Because I think the other issue we've got at the minute is, sorry, not that. Let's have a look, is street. So we're going to run out of street real soon. So what are we going to do about that, and how are we going to manage that issue? I mean, I have to put a street in, is the short answer, right? I have to put a street in. So I was going to put a street here, going out this way. Can go out that far, and that takes up 4 wood. And then can I build it? It seems to, does that work? Does that work? I get this street that does that, and then I get that. Let's see what that does. Oh, let's not do that. So we'll do that, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to. Can I?
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
That's the day done already. I'd like to be able to tilt my camera and look more down, but I can't seem to be able to do that. So everybody's done working. Oh, he seems happy, whoever he is. Oh, gone. So we've still got 40 people who need somewhere to sleep. But we also need a hunter's hut because we need people to eat. So I'm going to put that in the cold. Because I'm kind of vaguely hoping that that's going to be less critical to people's health and well-being than living in a tent, noting that 40 people don't live in tents. And that our food appears to be dropping. With basic resources secured, we can try to rescue the people we left behind, build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from exit. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Right, so it's down there in the bottom. I think I've got a day to build a cemetery. And I need to build a workshop, I need to build a beacon, and I need to rescue survivors. But I think that that's not time dependent, that's just a task. And I have what's happening here. This is people that are not assigned. It says there are 15 people available, is there? Well, let's do 5 of them. And what about these? There's 4 available. Okay. Well, let's do that for now. And we'll see how we're going, okay? I think coal production looks good, but we always want a lot of coal. Wood production does not look super. Steel production looks okay, given that we're not actually using a lot of steel at the minute. What do we need? We don't need anything from those guys. We don't need anything from those guys. We do need a cemetery, but that's only 10 wood. We need more tents, that's just wood. Housing. Need this. People working here. Gather resources. Okay, well people are doing that anyway. Resource depot. We've already got one of those. I need a workshop. 5 steel. So we need more tents, which is wood. We need a cemetery, which is wood. We need some steel. So what I might do is I'm going to go around these steel piles and drop it again down to 2. Coal, 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 wood, steel. Drop that to 2. 2. Right, now this is wood, isn't it? We could put 6 people on that. Right. There's a thing there that says sick absences. I don't know how to access the tutorial by myself. So how do we... It's interesting that this is red. This is comfortable, even though it's this far out. Is this because it's connected by the street? So this will go out. And there's also livable. So we can go out a little bit further with this, which is okay. I'm just trying to see how I get to the tutorial side of things. I don't see how that happens. No, that's not it. That's just a... Yeah, okay. Hello, Molly. Biggest concern is lack of shelter. She doesn't have a home. Her parents are Bernice and Gabriel. She has Florence and Charlie as her siblings. Okay. Well, we're working on that, Molly. I can rest assured, you can be rest assured that we are working on that. I am conscious that we're, as we've noted, about day 4 approaching. The food situation is going slightly down, so I'm not sure that 3 people is enough, but it's night time. And also, we have to bear in mind about the amount of food that's coming in, which I think is... No, what did I say? It's in city info, isn't it? Resources. So we have 28 raw food and 59 food rations. and our main concern is that people are still sleeping outdoors. Right. What's this? Wood. What's that? That's coal. I'm not sure. Let's drop that to 3. Let's raise that. Oh, why not? I just dropped. Didn't I drop this? That needs engineers. Is there something wrong? Why I can't? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I've got 12 engineers available. Oh, so I could change the type of people that are working on that particular task. Ah, I see. I see. I see. This is only workers. So some of them employ workers and engineers. Ah, so I can actually get more people working on the job. Right, okay. Now, well, hold on a minute, because we need wood. So, wood. Let's get a few more engineers out there working the wood piles. Is this a wood pile? That's a coal pile. Coal. What's that? Coal. We can have 2 engineers working that. There we go. Everybody's busy. Everybody's fruitfully employed. Because you better be in the apocalypse, right? Right, let's see. A couple of things happened there.
Time to get to work.
Our food went up a lot. Did you see that? Went up from 60 to 90 something. So our food was going up. That's good. Just been reset something. So one of the things they said that we had to do was, other than build stuff for people, was build a cemetery which fits under, what does it fit under? Resources? No. People. There can only be one. There can be only one. Not adjacent to a street. Right, well, we've already built this street. There you go. The cemetery next to the hunter's place. Get that going. And then we'll need to get some more tents. So there you go. Build another tent. Get some people living next to the cemetery, as you do. It's interesting that you can't queue. So it only lets you place it if you're actually doing it. Oh, now interesting, you see. So this is now juggling, because you're juggling numbers. I get you. Right, hold on a minute, because we need another street. So this is where the skill comes in juggling streets. Because presumably we want another street to go around there. This way. I would like it to go that way, and I would also like it to go perhaps that way. Does that? Oh, and you can go up between buildings, which is interesting. Ah, cool. So that'll take that'll just take what it takes. It's a bit weird that though, because I'd like to see that street built. Because it's mucking me about a bit. Yeah, can you guys do the street? Thank you very much. Right, there's so much doing, not enough. As a quick way of just put our children to work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not now, thanks. We're food is potentially an issue because we are out of raw food. So I think my street has been built. Let's see. How does it assign where a street begins and ends? Because I kind of want to connect the street up, but I don't even know if it's connected. Right, I think I need more people. There are none available. None available. Right. Coal, we're at 321. Steel, we're at 82. So, could we drop some more workers to try and add in some more hunters? What's that? That's all wood. Because I think what we need to do is say, well, let's get 3 more people on it and see if that matches production. Because they're saying they do not have enough food.
Workday ends.
I can probably drop that down to 2. Let's try 2. There. And you can... weather changes. Right, okay. Pay close attention to the weather. The city info panel provides more details. Plan accordingly lest your people freeze to death. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. To see all the factors used, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. I'm not really sure there is a lot I can do about that at this stage. What is it that I could do that would be better, I suppose? I could maybe slow things down. There are 40 people that need tents, so I think I can build some tents. So, we've got a street here, I do believe, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 tents. That puts everybody in a building. Pardon me. And that looks okay for now. So what I might have to do is when this temperature comes, I have to up the power, right? And it's got overdrive. So I need to do, what is that? Overdrive? And this is, what is that? What is this? Increase power, turn off. So I could increase the power and therefore, you know, keep an eye on things. So so we've got 320 coal, so we just need to be careful about that. Now, we've got a bit of an abundance of wood. Do we build streets? Or, sorry, do we build something else? We have those. I don't think we need those. We need the workshop. So we need the workshop, and we can put the workshop there. I don't want a big street. We might be able to... Oh, what about that other place? There. That only leaves a 2. It's kind of because it's a funky... What about there? Well, you can. I have said you can change streets, right? Because we've got streets. So what we want to do, perhaps, is we could... I think we've already got a street there, haven't we? We're going to take that street out and take it around this way, but you end up with a bit of a dead spot, don't you? Because you've got this mismatch. So that is interesting. That takes 3 wood to get a street out that way. We're already sending a street out that way. What if we were to send a street out that way? We already have this street going out that way. And what about we maybe send this out that way and then in and out? We're starting to get some idea of sort of reasonable radials. And maybe we send this one further out, and maybe this one's a bit weird. Yeah, because we've got stuff there, and we're kind of out. put that there for now. Right, okay. So we're building things, we're moving things along. I thought we were building a ceremony. Oh, we did. We managed to get it in time. Now we can put our dead to rest. And hope rises. Okay, let's slow down. So there you go. Hope has gone up. Discontent has dropped. We've still got one person who's sick, but presumably they are being healed. Bart, he's in treatment. He doesn't have a home. He works. He's alone. No family in the world. And that's okay. The food situation. What are these guys doing? So they are producing 8 food a day, but they're sort of out of work. So what if I take the workers off and leave the engineers on, and I put the workers in there, put in 2 more workers, because we're going to need food. I mean, the short answer is we're going to need this food stuff. Really. So I'd like to see this going up. We've got this warning about this temperature thing coming. People are building houses. With any luck, everybody should be sheltered. Right, so then we need to talk about research. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. You can boost research by doing this and doing that. Research is grouped in tiers. And you have the tier trees, etc. So this is my workshop, and how do I gotta go. Oh, sorry, it came up with something when I did. Okay, well this is it. Oh, there's fast, square, triangle, X. I get it, square. Right, so this is our tech tree, is it? So what we have here is we have the steam hub. This allows us to build steam hubs when powered by these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones each structure. So can I build those? Employ engineers. As in if I select it, I need to research it, and there's no engineers available. Right. Oh no, wait, what does this say? Add new research. Ah, right. So time 7 hours at one. So if we wanted to build new steam hubs, it would be 7 hours. Heaters, 7 hours. I'm imagining they're suggesting, oh, how is this? Right, so this is top down. So the 2 basic starting points are the steam hub and the heaters. So each heater raises workplace temperature by 1. Right. So we don't have enough wood right now. But if we could do steam hubs get you other stuff. There's also drawing boards. Ah, right. This opens this tier. Gotcha. Right, that's how that works. Exploration. They want us to build the beacon to get more people. That's also very, very useful. Resources, faster gathering, always very, very useful. And a coal thumper, which is the equivalent of the mine, I guess. Right, so that's your mine. You got your food, health, hunter's gear. Right, so it's all important stuff, really. Okay. Well, we don't have enough wood right now, anyway. So, and we don't have enough engineers because this requires engineers. And what I might have to do is we might have to go to somewhere else. Like we've got a steel pile. No, it's got a worker on it. What's the steel pile got on it? Worker on it. I think we put all the engineers out here, did we? We've got 2 engineers out there. We can get rid of those 2. It's the middle of the night, so nobody's doing anything anyway. Let's see if we can find any engineers. Wood crates. It's kind of I wanted kind of wood crates. Engineers. We'll drop that. So we'll bring in some engineers, because that will help. This is still struggling. because we simply don't have food. We're gonna run out of food. These people are almost producing something. So I was gonna see what happens with this food situation. People are probably gonna starve to death. I don't really know why. Well, I do know why. And that seems like a lot of people, 10 people. Is it just a time lag? It's also about to get really, really, really cold. It's minus 20 at the minute. Bit of chit chat from the common folks. Right, so have they gone to work now? They work from 6 to 6. Oh, can we change that? We can. Look at that. We can change that. Oh no, we can't. It's just info. Right, here we go.
It's getting colder.
Right, so this is this drop. So right, it's now dropped. What do we look like? Woof. Right, okay. So if we were to, how do we do this? We increase power. How much power are we at, and how do we increase the power? Increase or decrease? Oh, it's not researched. Oh, I assumed. Ah, foolishly, I assumed that we could just do it. What's overdrive? 100% coal consumption. That would put us still okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna crank it up a bit on the vague hope, because the people living on the edge are in trouble, which we kind of predicted. Aha! So some food has come in, but it's not enough, I think.
Work time. Get back to work.
Everybody get back to work. These people, we still need some more. Let's see what happens when we put 4 on it. We're waiting till we get to 10. 10 wood. Once we get to 10 wood, I think we'll have a look at. So, 7 hours currently. 7 hours. Alright, let's do that, because we're going to need the steam hub. And we're out of wood. Right, okay. And just exactly, oh, this lasts until just after day 6. Right, I see, there we are. Yeah, so, crikey, Riley Jiminy Crickets. Why is this still, what is this? Requires raw food. You're just out of raw food. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I've put everybody I can think of on it. I'd have to pull people off stuff. What do you want me to pull them off? Coal piles? 1, 2. I'm pulling 2 more people off. Up to 12. Pulling 2 more people off that. What's this? Pulled 1 person off that. There you go, we're maxed out. I don't know how to make it go any faster except for building another one. Oh, what was that? A woman came forward. She said their husband didn't reach the city, but she's sure that she wants to join the first. She urges you to hurry up. Yes, we will do what we can. At the minute, I'm trying to keep everybody alive, anyway. Citizen became gravely ill. Ooh, frostbite. Is that you? This will keep happening if people have to work in the cold. Yeah, I'm sorry, I do understand that. And I do understand that we do have 3 people working in the medical post to try and deal with that. But there's not really a vast amount of stuff that I can really do for you, to be fair. Right, anyway, that's approaching the end of my time in this first hour. So, yeah, I mean, you know what I have to say is it's a very easy interface. I'm not suggesting it's an easy game, but I'm suggesting it's a very easy interface so far. Anyway, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. I can see how it could be dangerously addictive, and it's quite interesting. It's not really. I mean, it is a city builder, and it isn't. You're managing this series of crises, I guess, is what we're talking about. So you're managing this series of crises, and the situation is that you have to work your way through all of that. Pardon my dog barking in the background. There's someone just driven up to the driveway. So yeah, no, that's kind of good. So anyway, this is my first hour, and I sincerely hope that you are enjoying it. And otherwise, I am also going to be doing another part of this later, but I need to go. So do drop a like, do subscribe, and I'll see you all again. Son's barking dog very, very soon. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation